Alright, so this is our first video that wasn't pre-recorded or a smaller clip
since vacation.
Yep, since our vacation. And today this is the return of the junkers, but today we won't be junking, but we will be doing something else. Tell our viewers what we're going to be doing today.
Well, we are actually going to be headed to Cedar Point, which is, if you're from another part of the world or the country and you say, I've heard of Disney, I've heard of Six Flags, what is Cedar Point? Google it, search for it. It is the greatest roller coaster park in the world. And it really, and you say, well, yeah, that's your hometown park, you love it. Yeah, but it wins awards every year for like the Golden Ticket Awards for the best park. Some best rides.
Best rides.
Really, other than Magic Mountain, Six Flags in California, there's more roller coasters anywhere. There's nowhere else in the world is there this many roller coasters than it here is in Sandusky, Ohio, Cedar Point. This is actually their 150th year, which who knew what this 2020 would be for their 150th year. So a lot of that stuff's been has been scaled down. Yeah,
like the new ride that they're going to debut this year that has been put off till next year.
A lot of their celebrations and their parades and their fireworks and all that stuff, that's all been put off to 2021. Hopefully everything will be good.
Yep.
But they are open. They've been open since what, about mid-July?
Mid-July.
11th or 12th?
Yeah, something like that.
We have, here's the other thing. If you're not from this area, we get season passes every year. We have for the last 5 or 6 years.
Platinum.
We've got platinum passes, which means you can go here to Cedar Point
and Shores.
Their water park, Cedar Point Shores, which is not open this year. And then you could also go to any other Cedar Fair park.
That means free parking.
And free parking, yeah. That means Kings Island in southern Ohio, Kings Dominion in Virginia.
Dorney Park, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Dorney Park, Pennsylvania. You can go to Knott's Berry Farm in California.
California's Great America.
Great America, all those. And we've had passes for 5 or 6 years, our family. And we've tried to go to at least one other Cedar Fair park. We went to Kings Island, went there twice last year, but we've been to Knott's Berry Farm, Worlds of Fun, Valley Fair, Minnesota. Carowinds in Carolina. So we tried to do that. Well, this past year, they changed it up. 150 years, they're going to do what they're calling a gold pass. And all that means is you could go to Cedar Point, their water park, free parking, but it's only $99, which was a super deal. And when they announced that, I'm like, awesome, because usually the Platinum Pass is like $180. You know, you don't get to go to the other parks, but it's for $100. How can they pass it up? The only bad thing with that is everybody and their grandmother bought one. I mean, honestly, people that I didn't know, they never went to amusement parks. Literally, people's grandmothers. I mean, people that don't go are like, yeah, we're going. I got a pass. Everybody's got passes. Go passes all around.
We thought it was going to be jam-packed. They announced it at the end of last year, and they actually allowed people to come, and that's in the end of the 2019 season. It was jam-packed.
Yeah.
It was bumper-to-bumper traffic all the way down the causeway.
Supposedly, they were hitting capacity, and they, like, closed the park off.
I know.
When they initially announced it, we're like, oh, that's awesome. What a great deal. Well, of course, it's a great deal. Everybody gets to do it. So that means there's no room for everybody.
I know.
Well, of course, COVID hit. And unfortunately, then we thought we went from it's going to be so packed to we might not even open. They might not have a park. Well, it's open, and they're going to have the reservation system just like Disney and the other parks. They've already done away with that. From what we hear, understandably, and attendance is extremely down.
Not the gold pass you were expecting.
No, not at all. So we are headed into the park. We're just well, you can see the park over this way.
All right, let's see if we can get it.
Just see the tops of the park. It's on a peninsula. If you don't know what Cedar Point, on Lake Erie, we're directly between like Toledo and Cleveland, right in the center in Sandusky, and we have not been. Got to have the face masks, which we've got. I've got this gator mask, which I know Disney does not allow anymore. From what we hear, Universal doesn't either. That's the rumor. So I'm not sure if Cedar Point does. I'm going to try it, but I have a backup.
Dallas Cowboys mask right here.
And I ordered some Cowboys masks for myself and for Ethan because he'll need it for school. And I ordered my other son, my middle son, some of these Baltimore Ravens masks, which we cannot stand, but he likes them, and we accept that.
Yep.
They came in like 2 days. Cowboys won't be in for like until September.
Yeah.
It's because there's a lot of Cowboys fans and nobody cares about the Ravens, but Bman.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna wear that if I have to, and we're gonna see what happens here.
All right.
From what we hear, a lot of because they didn't know when they were gonna open because of the limits on international travel and such.
Keep talking.
There's not a lot of. From what we hear, they don't have as many workers. People come home from other countries to work, students and such, and that's not happening. So a lot of rides are not open, which we're good with. We're kind of like middle of the road riders.
Yeah.
We like the biggest stuff. We don't always like to ride.
No.
I'll ride a few more things than this guy.
Yeah, a few more things.
But the older I get, the less I like those. Yeah. So we're just gonna go over. We're gonna see what's open. Ride a couple rides. We love Snake River Falls, which is a water ride, and from what we have heard, it is not open this season because they have to only open certain things. So we are going to ride Thunder Canyon, which is like a traditional circle slide to, what do you call it, raft?
Yeah.
Everybody sits in a circle and looks at each other and you spin around.
What is
Rapids,
River Rapids.
River Rapids ride. We hope that is open. We want to get wet because it's warm today. My wife, his mom, and our middle son and our little baby did not come. So we're going to ride maybe the Ferris wheel because they hate that.
Oh, and look up ahead, there's a new entrance.
The buckets, I have not seen it. This is all brand new for us. They redid some things for the 150th celebration. And then, of course, everything happened.
Yeah, so we're going to ride a few rides, though we're not going to bring cameras on rides. So.
You cannot bring cameras on rides. Get a shot of this new entry. I like it. I really do.
Okay, yep.
It looks like they redid Kings Island a few years ago. And I do like it. This entry looks like kind of the way Kings Island redid a few years ago. I like it. Oh, that's really nice.
It does. It does look really good.
Because what was here before was not. I mean, it's old. It's very dated. The entrance here.
Yeah. So what were you saying before about our passes?
We have not set our passes up yet. It's Resort Drive. This should work. Right. We have not set up our passes.
Well, I better put this away for right.
First of all, like we mentioned, the entryway looks really nice.
Oh yeah. Real nice.
But here's another thing I will say. They've also redid this. You can't get in that way. They added more parking, too. They extended the parking lot, which they needed on a typical year. There's a lot more cars here than I expected.
I know.
I mean, there is a lot more.
Oh, look, there's a tent over there. That must be where they're doing temperature screening.
Oh, we got to get our temperatures. I forgot about this.
Yes.
It's very interesting because we have heard all the things about how attendance is way down. There's hardly anybody here. Now, they have done away with the reservations, which I thought might take attendance up. But this is a Monday here.
In there. Yeah.
And I did not anticipate as many cars. Now, don't get me wrong. On a normal day, it would probably be about double this.
Yeah.
Normal season. Mid-July. Mid to late July. But I did not anticipate.
Well, look at those tents over there.
I don't even think they're using those.
I don't know.
Maybe they are.
I saw like...
we will find out.
I saw rails over there, so I was thinking must be like some sort of queue space to while you're waiting to get your temperature taken or something like that.
It might be. And I did say they have face coverings you could buy for $2, but we don't need those.
No, we got ours. So let's find a spot to park and let's head on in.
All right, sounds good. Let's try it out.
Yep. All right, so this is like some queue space that you can take to get in. It's going pretty quick right now. We're going to get our temperature checked in just a moment.
It's a smoke-free environment. A designated smoking area is available just outside the main gate.
All right.
Please note
We're getting ready to go on Ocean Motion, but we noticed over there's a brand new building, and the park exit is now over there, just for the time being.
Must be keeping people away from.
Right. Well,
passing in the wind.
Yep. Next ride is Ocean Motion.
All right, Ethan, what did we just ride?
Just Ocean Motion. And now we're gonna head down Main Midway and see. Look, there's the new.
Yeah, I like it.
Building. Yeah. Looks real nice.
All right. Let's go see what we can find next. Hold on.
Right over here.
Good.
Right over here. They have not just changed. The originally was pinks. They now changed it because I guess they're just not outside a little bit. And the same sign, just they repainted it, redesigned it for this new restaurant. So yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I love Pink's. Big hot dogs, they were done well, good toppings, and they were a part of the meal plan when you got the meal plan. I'm not a big mac and cheese fan.
Not really.
So, I miss Pink's.
Me too.
All right, Ethan, what is missing?
The splash pad. They
No
just
splash pad.
Completely demolished, taken
Gone.
Gone. And also they've updated the corral building. I guess now they're having some indoor seating for dining. And it looks like there's no more pickup window. Now you must head inside.
Now,
So, yeah.
you didn't see what we were walking on.
Yes.
These are you could buy one of these bricks. I think it's like I don't know, 150, 120 bucks. See if you notice here, it says in memory of someone, happy birthday, best buds. I wanted to get one that said, we hate the gold pass, because we didn't like the gold pass deal. But now I wish this place was packed. So I assume that was part of the plan all along, to take out the splash pad. I don't think it's something they did, but look at the crowd, they redid that. It looks nice.
It does.
A lot nicer than the thing that's been here for like 100 years.
Yeah.
Updated, I like it.
You can probably tell we're getting the ride for.
We're getting around for the Iron Dragon. I didn't think there was gonna be a walk-on.
Yeah, me too. Well, it looks like they say 40-minute wait.
40 minutes. I hope it ain't 40 minutes. But it might be with all the cleaning and disinfecting.
You're right.
We'll see.
Yep. We're getting ready to get on the Iron Dragon. It was great. Great second ride of the day. We're now waiting in line for Thunder Canyon. Third ride of the day. What we have heard is that you can have your raft to yourself. You don't have to have the other, well, since there's two of us, the other 8 people. Wait,
I've got a feeling that's not true.
the other 10 people can come with you. It's 12. All right.
I've seen some rafts that have a lot of people, but maybe they have big parties, so.
Yeah. We'll have to see when we get on.
It's gonna be interesting because the line might not be as short as you think it is. A lot more people back here in the park than there were up front.
For sure.
Definitely.
Alright, over there is Steel Vengeance, and right up above us is the Maverick. Both of those rides have a, you have to reserve your spot in the line for those, both of those. But,
Feel that water?
yeah, that's what's so really nice. We'll probably really get soaked in this attraction. They're saying,
Oh, look at the hill, there you go.
wow, I actually rode that last year, and it was pretty crazy experience for sure. I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah, it's a really good ride.
It's a really good ride.
Now, Steel Vengeance over there used to be called the Main Street. Built in like 89. Company came in, totally changed it, made it steel inside of the wood.
Yeah, so
It
it's
was voted like the best new ride, I think, in the country last year.
2018.
2018.
Yeah, 19.
Okay.
I don't know.
Great, great ride. I haven't rode it, but I have rode the Maverick, which we love.
Now we're about to get soaked.
Well, here we are, still at Cedar Point here, and we just got off.
Maverick going on right behind us.
Yes, we just got off Thunder Canyon, which is what we wanted to ride here at Cedar Point today. Hoping it was open, and the line was a little longer than we anticipated with the social distancing, and we rode our own boat, our own raft, I guess you would, that usually seats what, 12? And there's just the two of us on there, so that's why it was a little
We
longer.
had to take our mask off. That was very good, even though we haven't seen any mask videos.
They said it's the only ride that they allow you to take your mask off because the one gentleman said, we don't want you to drown, I guess. So I was able to lower my mask. We're the only ones on it, no one around, of course. So it was a nice break. Plus, the gator's soaking wet, which I don't know if that's good or bad, but it feels good. And one thing that we're sad about this year is there's no Snake River Falls here. You can see it. Yeah. Traditional like boat drop ride.
the whole flume, or whatever you want to call it, going up and down is all drained out, but the lagoon is all it's still
got water flowing. So I guess they could still open it, but from what we hear, they're not going to this year.
Also,
I would rather that be open than the other one, but maybe not. Evidently, maybe the other one is a little more popular.
I noticed when we were passing Forbidden Frontier, which is what they replaced Dinosaurs Alive with.
Yeah.
And I noticed that they had a new bridge that was going over the top, which is probably for the Snake River Expedition, which is supposed to come this year, but they were holding it off to next year for their big 150th celebration.
Yeah. Maybe we can get a spot where we can see some more of that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where.
We're gonna head into Frontier Town now, though.
Yeah, let's see what we can find.
Yep.
All right. There's Ethan right there, still wet from the water ride and dripping wet, looks like. We're now walking into Cedar Creek Mine Ride, which has been over here for what, over 50 years?
Yep. This year's our 51st year. I saw the sign out front. I remember from last year. This would be 51 years. Last year, I remember 50 years. So, yep.
Looks like it's pretty much a walk-on. Probably one of the smallest adult coasters here, other than a few kiddie coasters. I am not going to ride it because the seats are tight. They were tight last year. I'm not doing it this year. I'll let you ride it, though. Okay? We just got off what, Ethan?
Just got off the Cedar Creek Mine Ride, and Dad actually decided to ride it.
Yeah, I wasn't going to ride it because the seats seemed to be a little tight on my belly, but we were in the front. I felt like there's a little bit more space there.
Yeah.
And I was fine. It wasn't bad. Maybe I trimmed a few pounds, but I doubt it. But, so we rode that.
And to sanitize it, so we had to wait a few minutes.
We did.
To clean the ride vehicles.
Normal days, we would have just walked right on that.
Yeah.
There was nobody in front of us, but they were cleaning it, so we had to wait 5 or 6 minutes, which wasn't bad. Now we just smell like a chemical, but that's okay. Right. It's really not that bad.
Now we're gonna head towards Gemini Midway. See if we can get on probably the pipe stream.
Yeah, I'd like to ride the Gemini, but I don't believe it's running.
Yeah.
So
Gemini would be good.
We will see. Well, we have found our favorite locale. Relaxation zone. Yeah, relax zone. I think Disney calls it the relaxation zone. This is the relax zone here.
Yeah, Universal calls it U-Rest.
If you notice here, there is no one in this area by the stockade here.
It's nice.
Just off of the mine ride. Yeah.
You can see the mine ride second hill from right where we're sitting.
Now, when we pulled in, we talked about, like, we were really surprised how crowded the cars look. That is not the case inside. So, plenty of elbow room. Nothing seems, I mean, you know, there's big rush of a crowd and such that you get that's not here. But there is people here. It's not like there's no one here. There are people here. But plenty of space. And we mentioned, I think before, if you want to ride one of their biggest rides, Dragster, Millennium Force, Maverick, I guess it's not really that big, but, and then
it has long waits.
Steel Vengeance, you have to get here and kind of get like a pass.
Yeah.
And so I think there's 2 times throughout the day, and I don't know what those times are, that you can get a pass to get in line for one of those. I guess it's kind of like they do it at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
The same idea. So we were not here at those times. We were not going to ride those today. So just kind of relaxing. A lot of stuff's open. A lot of stuff is not. A lot of the food vendors are not open, but they don't have the crowd for it probably, and maybe don't have the staff for it. Don't have the need for it. But there is plenty of food. It just, you know, there's not as many. Glad we didn't buy a food pass this year and waste it.
I have an idea. Maybe on our way out, we should head to one of the restaurants and get a complimentary ice cold water since we're out of waters now.
I'm thinking maybe a big giant French fry.
Oh, that sounds good too.
Maybe up front, one of those. We'll have to try those out.
And then we get those waters to wash it down.
Okay.
And we got dinner waiting for us at home though.
Yeah. And I thought about getting ice cream on the way home, so we can hit all three.
And we're gonna be very filled up.
I don't even know what time it is, but they're only open till 8 tonight. So it's after 6. So we'll find out. So for right now, we're just gonna sit here and relax. Our last video got cut off because we got a phone call.
Yeah.
But we're in the relaxed zone. There's supposed to be, what, 4 of these? 3 of these?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any but this one. And we're at the back of the park, so I'm sure we just missed them.
Yeah.
Still nobody relaxing in the relaxed zone.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see what else we can. We only have a little over an hour and we have to leave because it closes at 8.
Yep.
I want to mention this before. So, all right, we gotta go.
All right, so now we are going to get on the Gemini. It was open. It just started running just now, and it has a 5-minute wait. So that's good, isn't it?
I didn't think it was gonna be open all year. The paper said certain rides are, but they did say they could change.
Right.
But as of a couple weeks ago, this was one of the rides that was not open, which I couldn't figure out because this should be open before, like, maybe before mine ride. But
yeah.
Maybe they gotta have stuff for different ages. But we'll see.
Yep.
This is probably my last ride I ride today.
Really? All right.
I think so.
Okay. All right, we just finished our ride on the Gemini. We're about to head back to the station and unload. It was great ride. The Western Cruise right over here. Cedar Announcers, that's actually still there. And the Departure Lift, which will be the Sky Ride heading into the station, which is currently a bathroom in Frontier Town.
Let's go see what else they got. All right, here's some shirts we found in the Pagoda store. I think it's called the Pagoda.
Yep, go to gift shop.
And it's kind of some retro shirts. I love this one. This Amazement Park. That
one's pretty good too. Right
yeah,
there.
I think this is like mid-90s logo. Maybe late 80s here, kind of around Magnum started late 80s. This was probably farther back than that. But I like this one too.
That was a long sleeve of the other one.
Yeah, this one used to be that's what the entry sign used to look like when you come into Cedar Point.
There's Space Spider right there.
Yeah, no longer there. That's the mill race that was tore down. It was like a log flume.
Yeah, now the Raptor's there.
Raptor went there, and this is probably my favorite.
Oh,
I
like
love the
that
Sky
too.
Ride.
I'd like to get that.
I'm gonna have to get it.
It's running, and we're waiting in line for our last ride of the day. While we were here up in the giant room, which gives us a big view of the embankment way of the park, well as some other areas over in the distance. We can see a lot of coasters, also the beach shoreline right over there in the lake area. So we were thinking about riding the pipe stream, but we thought it was closed, and then
thinking I'm a big chicken. I had different reasons. I've rode these rides. And we missed the buckets. The buckets were running, and then they weren't running, and then they're running. So we didn't get to ride those.
So, you know,
We gotta wrap this up though because we gotta turn our cameras off. I'm not sure about recording of the ride. Beautiful. Look at people in the boats, the jet skis. Beautiful summer day. End of July, 2020.
So,
We're getting ready to go down.
yep. That is all for this this video.
Yeah.
I think for